Hey you guys, so I was gonna take today off. Ha 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 ha, right? Fuck out of here. There is no day off. Um, I did 5.5 hours early this morning so that I could work and spend time with the family and all this kind of stuff. Which means that I don't pay attention when everybody tells me that ciphers are coming or things are gonna drop. Here we go.
Years. Nah, wait a minute, better get like 9. When I put my first music vid online, when you had to type in youtube.com. Remember when I never got support, but I chose to keep going. It was something that I owe to myself.
This is not working out.
And I never give up, and it's something that I don't do. Look, revenge is sweet, and that's why I'm yelling out more sugar. People talk, I just sip my tea, and then I go for the head like Thor shoulda. Man, I'm not around patheticness. Getting this recognition isn't effortless. Connecticut repping it, I got it down to a science. You got an F in it. What? Man, Lord of mercy, till God calls me, I'm staying litty. Why's the devil trying to talk to me? Get that hot-headed low life, see I'm busy. But I'm not really concerned, I just want to sit back, write bars and get kudos. It ain't a stretch if I get the bucks, but it's hard to say, right? Like I'm Tate and Kupo. Used to date a basic chick, but I needed to chick a little bougier. Got a little bit of fame and got douchier. YouTube reactor, but nuclear. Yeah, I wrote a song called Gucci, but I'm never gonna go and cop Gucci merch. I stay humble, I
Don't
stay
do it.
lucky, that's always. You heard it first, Rando. I know it's
There's my Dwayne. It's true. He does. He does exude art. And you know, I've said before, he reminds me, there's a certain way that he will look. It reminds me of Obama. Has a very regal look to him. And that's nothing against him because Obama is a very handsome man. But there's just a certain look that he had. And I've never seen anybody look like Obama before. In fact, I've never seen Obama look like Obama. I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, let's go back to Nato, then we'll come back to Dwayne. First of all, I love this guy. I'm going to tell you why. I did not know about him until a couple weeks ago. Joey Lucky Boy Nato. Shout out to you, Joey. He is so dope. I ran into him because there was something trending on YouTube. Every once in a while, I'm lucky enough. I think it was when I took you guys to meet everybody, meet the fam, and I was throwing out a few channels that are smaller channels than I know there's some that are out there. And when I was done and uploading that video, I saw what was trending, and what was trending was this man right here was making a cat video, or a sounds with cats. It was like, it was dope as hell. I don't know how else to explain it, but he was like, I'm just going to download these cat sounds, and I'm going to see if I can't make a beat and produce it and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, there is just no way. There's just no way. I was so intrigued that he just stepped right outside of the box, threw the box away, lit it on fire, kicked it, and then came back to it, and then made a song about it. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I subbed to him just on that principle alone, and I even left a comment. I was just like, I like you. I like you. You know, I mean, what else can I say? Your cat song is fire. I'm not going to say that, you know? But, so I was just like, I like you. And then, lo and behold, he's family. So, that's what I know about him. Let's go about his lyrics. Okay, so, I didn't get to hear the beginning because, first of all, I'm going to take this out. This is not working. Trying to listen and do this is too distracting. Let me hear it. Oh, you went in right off the bat. Sorry.
Who made this beat? Nada. Okay, let's trace it back just a couple years. Nah, wait a minute, better get like 9. When I put my first music vid online, when you had to type in youtube.com. Remember when I never got support, but I chose to keep going. It was something that I owe to myself, cause I never tap out, and I never give up, and it's something that I don't do. Look, revenge is sweet, and that's why I'm yelling out more sugar. People talk, I just sip my tea, and then I go for the head like Thor shoulda. Man, I'm not around for patheticness. Getting this recognition isn't effortless. Connecticut repping it, I got it down to a science. You got an F in it. What?
I like how he did that little school scheme, but back before that, he was talking about tea, about the sugar. Before that, it's hard for me because, like I said, my short-term memory just gets the best of me. But he had so many bars in the beginning. He did the beat. He is a producer, a music producer. And I love that all day. He's yelling out sugar. Revenge is sweet. That's what he said. And then he talked about Thor. And then he said, I got this down to a science. You guys got an F in it. I love that. He's good.
Man, Lord of mercy, till God calls me, I'm staying litty. Why's the devil trying to talk to me? Get that hot-headed low life, see I'm busy.
Fire
I'm
and
not
hot.
really concerned, I just want to sit back, write bars and get kudos. It ain't a stretch if I get the bucks, but it's hard to say, right? Like I'm Tate and Kupo. Used to date a basic chick, but I needed a chick a little bougier. Got a little bit of fame and got douchier. YouTube reactor, but nuclear.
Bougier, nuclear, douchier. You see how all those all relate? Bougie, he needs a bad bitch, basically. He's getting a little bit more egotistical because he blew up. He should. He's freaking dope. Anybody that's got that kind of skill to just produce a beat right off the bat like that, the cat song, I'll never forget that. Because anybody can be, well, I don't know if anybody can be a reactor. When you guys send me those snippets of people, I was just like, and I shouldn't judge because I really am not a reactor. I'm not good at it. But I feel that there's certain things I can pick out and tell you guys about. There's certain information I can actually give. But when he starts talking about instrumentals and beats and all these, you know, technical things, there's no way. I didn't go to school for that. So if that's your thing, definitely follow him.
Yeah, I wrote a song called Gucci, but I'm never gonna go and cop Gucci merch. I stay humble, I stay lucky, that's always. You heard it first, not
That was lit. He stays litty. That's why when he goes to heaven, because he's gonna tell Satan to kick rocks.
I know it's hard to believe. I exude art to the T. I am the mark of the beast. I am the monster in comics. It comes out the dark when you sleep. So careful which options you've chose. Deceit is the commonest road. This is what popular folk think they got it on lock and they don't, because everything they live is lies and it shows. Me, I'm just trying to get hurt. Move a couple units on the network. YouTube partnered on the low dog. Got Susan, now you're trying to get hers. Let's go. This is the moment I seen. Give me a moment of peace. Close both my eyes when I went to bed last night and grabbed my dreams right the fuck out of my sleep. Now I'm here. I'm back with a pen and a pad. It's been a minute since I killed the beat and been in the...
That was short. Hi-Rez. Okay, I just reacted to Stan yesterday, and I'm telling you, he is hard to keep up with. He's got bars on top of bars on top of bars on top of bars, and those bars have miniature bars, and breaking down those miniature bars within bars. Yeah, it was like that. Okay, now, I just went through this whole spiel about Dwayne looks like Obama. Didn't look like Obama here at all. So I don't know what happened. That just threw my argument right out the door. He just basically told me that way with that way.
I know it's hard to believe. I exude art to the T. I am the mark of the beast. I am the monster in comics. It comes out the dark when you sleep. So careful which options you've chose. Deceit is the commonest road. This is what popular folk think they got it on lock and they don't, because everything they live is lies and it shows. Me, I'm just trying to get perk. Move a couple units on the network. YouTube partnered on the low dog. Got Susan, now you're trying to get hers. Let's go. This is the moment I seen. Give me a moment of peace. Close both my eyes when I went to bed last night and grabbed my dreams right the fuck out of my sleep. Now I'm here. I'm back.
Okay. So, I got a whole, just like he was saying, he's got a whole comic book scheme. He is the monster from that. And so he's like, I'm here to basically scare the crap out of all of you liars. So don't sleep on him, because he's wide awake and he's there. And he's rapping about all that he knows. That's what I got. You guys tell me what you guys got. Yeah, he's just trying to get perfect, and he threw in that on the low. He's got a partner, Susan, and I guess he's trying to get her known or something, or maybe get her channel going. I'm not really sure, because I don't know all about that, but shout out to Dwayne. Dwayne TV is litty. I love that. I love that. And this is Hi-Rez. I'm a fan of his, definitely. Now, there's levels of fandom. Eminem being the very top, like, monumental billions, okay? That being said, so let's not go crazy. There's Yellow Wolf. There's all kinds. Hi-Rez, for me to even be a fan is amazing because I don't have time to even be anything except for mom and wife, and that's it. So, that being said, he probably won't be here for much longer at all. He's got it. You can tell. He's got the eye of the tiger. Like, I don't know how else to say it. He is so hungry. It's there. It's so there. And I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, he can turn it any way he wants. He can turn it low, he can turn it high, he can turn it medium, he can turn it medium high. It's uncanny to bite off at Haha Davis's style. It's uncanny.
With a pen in the pad, it's been a minute since I killed the beat and been in the lab. Trying to finish this quiz before they calling me bad. Better listen to one spit before I get mad. Got a goon with a pass, got a tool in a mask. Go put a fool in the trash, I play it cool and relax. Got a crew in a famine, I know they catch a case. Warn me by hustling and struggling, that's my day-to-day story. Nothing changed but the change, mama always praying for me. So much pain in my brain, and the reaper trying to call me so much rain for the fame I ain't never really wanted. I ain't never really wanted, but fuck it, I got my mama and wife to keep me level-headed. Trying to seize the fucking moment like I ever left it. When I die through my lyrics, I'll be resurrected. When I die through my lyrics, I'll be resurrected.
Okay, right off top, he resonates with me. I think that's why it's Color Me Bad was a group. I think it was in the 90s. Color Me Bad. I don't know how to explain Color Me Bad to you. I'll have to show you guys like a clip of them or something. But they were, if you guys know Boyz II Men, Color Me Bad was like the white guy version of that, and nothing wrong with that at all. It's a Caucasian group of Boyz II Men. Color Me Bad. I don't know if he meant it that way, because he's obviously way too young to have known about them, but he might be high-key like a real music head. I don't know, so we'll see. His music his lyrics resonate with me because it makes me feel something. So it's easier to remember the bars when it hits you in your heart. So what he's saying is he's doing this hustle, he's doing this grind because he's got his wife and his mom, and they're the one that keep him focused, straight, and he's right there with a pen and a pad in the lab, and it's been some time since he's been doing this, so he must have some other things, issues going on, and he knows about struggle, all this pain in his brain. So let's hear what else is going on.
Before I get mad, got a goon with a pass, got a tool in a mask, go put a fool in the trash, I play it cool and relax. Got a crew in a famine, I know they catch a case. Warn me by hustling and struggling, that's my day-to-day story. Nothing changed but the change, mama always praying for me. So much pain in my brain, and the reaper trying to call me so much rain for the fame I ain't never really wanted. I ain't never really wanted, but fuck it, I got my mama and wife to keep me level-headed. Trying to seize the fucking moment like I ever left it. When I die through my lyrics, I'll be resurrected. When I die through my lyrics, I'll be resurrected.
Yeah, so I mean, he went more in depth with everything, and I just did real simple, but yeah. So he is thinking about the future, big time. The reason I say that is because he said he'll be living through his lyrics, and through his lyrics he'll be resurrected. I don't know how else you can take that. Shout out to Hi-Rez, man. Welcome to, you've been in the fam, and I'm just saying, shout out to you. I see you, and definitely you are a great artist. I'll be reacting to more of your music because I definitely like it. So, and your family, it's good. It's good. Okay, so that's 3. This gentleman does not look familiar. Let's see what we got.
Look, I'm in my element, rap veteran. On my opposition, I've been hitting them. I'm ready for whatever, man. When it come to words, I'm a specialist. Every verse I write, pure elegance. I might have beating, but after evidence. Mediocrity, I never settle with. I gotta give them something that was ever sent. Nowadays, skill is irrelevant. I'd rather be true to myself than synthetic with relevance. How many of y'all can relate? The industry is really full of fakes. You gotta say you start to catch a break. And everybody really sound the same. For real. All of you rappers just copy and paste, and the only difference is the name. And even though y'all put the lil in front of it, you need to grow up for a change.
That's what I've been saying.
Rap full of mimicry. Everybody lacking identity. credibility and lack the ability. All of y'all lack the affinity to rap, so all of y'all acting as minions. Y'all even matching physically, lacking in dignity. I see it vividly, you need validity. I see the person you really be. Stop with the copy and be the person that you meant to be. Look, elevating at somebody else, you never make it. While you hesitating, get the meditating, no debating, cause you have a purpose. You just gotta learn to activate it, gotta detonate it. Use the energy as motivation, cause you limited by the person you mimicking. I'm telling you, your potential is limitless. I'm not bitter, I'm just militant. I'm trying to empower a new generation of lyricists.
He went in, stated, went harder, and then it just went levels like this. What I got from him, he said it in the beginning. He introduced himself in the beginning. He says he's a specialist. He's a rap veteran. He's in his element. Everything about him is real. Everybody else is synthetic. People in the industry are fake. All of them are copy and paste. Everything is mimicry. Look at all the lils. And that's what I've been saying. When people ask me, like, who's the wackest rappers, I'm like, Lil Wayne is way up here. He's a goat. Take Lil Wayne out of this whole thing. Now, group up all the littles right now. There you go. There's your whack-ass rappers. So, he says you really don't want to mess with him physically, and then he jumped into or even lyrically, because that's what he's trying to do, is make sure that stays lyrical elements. So, I mean, shout out to you. How funny that he went faster than the other three, but yet I caught that better. I don't know. Let's go.
Shout out to Crypt and put me on one time. Man, I'm tired of all like y'all hating me. I need the doll like it's a bakery. Y'all make it up like it's Maybelline. It's make-believe. You living in a waking dream. I'm feeling lucky, boy. Not on made to be. Get the whiskey out. I gotta take a drink. Then I hop the scotch like I paint the street and start blowing bowls like the Raiders sing. Shit is kind of funny. I don't even gotta try. All I gotta do is hit the screw and get a vibe. Labels see potential in the music that I make it, so they flew me to the big and try to get the kid a sign. But I can see the vision. They got hidden in the fine. Man, they wanted to my fans. I'm an independent grind, but I'm like, fuck that. I ain't living in a lie. Now they see me going to Atlas like I'm hidden from the eye. I don't really want to fight you, but I bring the
whoa.
Like
He's like the white DMX, the Caucasian DMX. No disrespect to you, FabvL. Wow, that caught me off guard. That growl. Holy mackerel. I don't know how to say his name. Deep voice. I like deep voices, but I did not expect that. Okay, I need to hear this guy one more time. I don't know how to say these names, and you guys know, even if they had spelled it in perfect penmanship or whatever, I still wouldn't get them right. You guys know this. Shout out to Unc Tay. He's always correcting me in the comments.
The Crypt put me on time. Man, I'm tired of all like y'all hating me. I need the doll like it's a bakery. Y'all make it up like it's Maybelline. It's make-believe. You living in a waking dream. I'm feeling lucky, boy. Not on made to be. Get the whiskey out. I gotta take a drink. Then I hop the scotch like I paint the street and start blowing bowls like the Raiders sing. Shit is kind of funny. I don't even gotta try. All I gotta do is hit the screw and get a vibe. Labels see potential in the music that I make it, so they flew me to the big and try to get the kid a sign. But I can see the vision. They got hidden in the fine. Man, they wanted to my fans. I'm an independent grind, but I'm like, fuck that. I ain't living in a lie. Now they see me going to Atlas like I'm hidden from the eye.
Like a minute from Dubai with the eye, is that what he said? Let me see this. My husband has the eye of Ra.
They got hidden in the fine, and they wanted to my fans. I'm an independent grind, but I'm like, fuck that. I ain't living in a lie. Now they see me going to Atlas like I'm hidden from the eye.
Yeah. Shout out to you, dude. Okay, so this is what I got. This is what my paper looks like. Of course I did that. This is my paper, my notes. So don't think I had this like beforehand, because I know you jerk faces out there. Well, not my favorite jerk faces. Was that BlindSight? Oh, madame. I love him. He says this, not that any of you don't say the sweetest things, but I don't know what it is. It's like on a deeper level, I guess. There's something about knowing somebody's past, and they see you and they don't judge you, they just love you. And that's how I feel about him. because we both had our struggles in different ways and came out of it. And I feel that he's left that 80-pound freaking drama, 800-pound gorilla off of his back, you know? It's the only way to explain it. Okay, I'm gonna leave you there. Did I hear? Yeah, because I gotta hear. Okay. So this is what I got about Chase. I'll get back to BlindSight. I got ahead of myself. So Chase was rapping about make-believe, okay, and he was talking all about the industry. And as we all know, these are independent artists. So when you hear indie artists, that's what they're talking about. Indie, independent. He kind of did like a life scheme. He kind of even says, I just kind of get inspiration from even just going to school. It's not even a big deal. And the industry even noticed that. They want to sign him and say, okay, we'll sign you, and you can still even say on the down low, on the DL, that you're independent. He's like, hell no, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to my fans or live in a lie. So shout out to you, dude. That's keeping it 100, right? And he did this whole, you know, I need the dough like I'm living in a bakery. And then he went from drinking whiskey and then doing the hopscotch. So he kind of did all this wordplay, and it was really good. And so yeah, so that's kind of what, and it was very fast. So that's what I got from him. So shout out to you, my dude. I don't know if it's Chase. It might be. I don't know. I want to call you Chevy for Chevy Chase, but I don't want to take anything from you because I don't know you. And you might be like, no, man, no. Next. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All like all hating me. I need the dough like it's a bakery. Y'all make it up like it's Maybelline. It's make believe. You living in a waking dream. I'm feeling lucky, boy. Not all made to be. Get the whiskey out. I gotta take a drink. Then I hop the scotch like I paint the street and start blowing bowls like the Raiders team. Shit is kind of funny. I don't even gotta try. All I gotta do is hit the stew and get a vibe. Labels see potential in the music that I'm making, so they flew me to the bake and try to get the kid a sign. But I can see the vision like I hit it in the fine. And they wanted to my fans. I'm an independent grind, but I'm like, fuck that. I ain't living in a lie. Now they see me going to Atlas like I'm hidden from the eye. I don't really want to fight.
This guy, oh, he's coming in like DMX. He's coming to stomp. I can just. The other Chase, I think, he reminds me of like. He could be like Snow the Product's little brother, because I see him doing this and those kind of movements, and it just reminds me of. Shout out to Snow the Product. She's so. Love her. I just love everybody.
You better bring the foot down, kick it like a Ryu. Bit it to the bone, and it's fitted to the high truths. I threw it on the bullshit like it's high noon. Lab invested, yes, map perfected. Past rejected, now crowd selected. Law respected, not a clown objected. Sounds injected in my blood infected. Sick at the politics, open name polish for clown, now this shit ain't for me. Empty the promises into their bottomless ego, no royalties, do it for free. That ain't it, got no brain and no grip. Mud and rain, I don't slip, shout out to Crypt. Coming to my mind is sick, try to follow along, it's too quick, yeah.
That was a fact, dude. Okay, right off the bat, I felt, I don't know if was he hurting? Because it looked painful when he was rapping. So that's my first question. If he just sounds like that, looks like that when he's rapping, that's the nurse in me wondering. He's dope all day though. He did rap that very fast, but what I got was he kind of did like a Japanese or kind of an Asian flair in there. I didn't mean to say Japanese, but when he said Ryu, that's the first thing I thought of. Then he said Hi-Chew, and Hi-Chew are those delicious, very, very, very sweet. I think they're Filipino candies. They're super good. He said his past was rejected. He's sick of all the politics. Something about, you don't think you're going to pay me? He said something royalties. He said, that's not it. And then he said his name is Rain. So basically he threw in a lot of wordplay. He made sure to match up like rain and royalty, and then sick. And he's sick and something like, something with pain. It was something else. Okay, let's see what BlindSight says.
I don't need a rhyme, fuck a punchline. Make it feel my energy without ever making a reference to a pink bunny with a drum so dumb. That's a feel about sound like bum bum bum. Didn't say nothing, but the shit was wrong. What the fuck am I on a hump? But it's on to make it jump, jump, jump. It's your blind side, in the truck of thumping. That's just in the morning, feeling my devotion. Boom, an explosion, rumbling like it's supposed to do. Crushing them all into nothing. These mumbling rappers are ghosting. I'm hoping they grow in the booth. The YouTuber rappers the baddest of crews. No need to imagine, we back it with proof. When you put me on the track, I go to bat for the views. I'm the small, so the cats in the booth. Sacrifice the dues for the actual truth. But throw the caution to the wind, throw a bar, hit your chin. I'ma show you regardless and let you know that I ain't playing to win it. I'm taking the game and I'm bringing the pen and I'm gonna make it see to the end of your days. I'm a finisher. Not gonna be waiting for labels to rate me. I'm going independent. I'ma make it see the beast. The rage in me is deep beneath. I keep my can close to feet to sweep away the weak. The beat finisher. Mine is the sickest. I'm giving it straight up. Surprised when I finish. I'm passing the mic to the next MC. Get him. Let's show him that YouTuber rap with the best of the best. And no question, no guessing the facts. Whoa. The blind guy can rap, putting in work on this track, so I can be the one that you remember when you play the shit back. I'm making a name for my life and I'm living it blind, and I'm not gonna let you define me. Goodbye.
What the fuck just happened right there? Who done pissed BlindSight off? That was fire. Like, whoa. Okay, let me tell you what I got right off the bat before you guys flip it out. Oh my damn. I feel like he just got in a fight and decided he was going to talk about it. That's what I feel. I feel like he just got into a fight and is going to talk about it. He went in like, he said he doesn't need a punchline. Basically, he doesn't need all these schemes. He's going to tell you what he's going to do. He's going to come over here. He's going to spit everything that he knows. He's going to tell you what he's doing. He's over here. He's going to make it regardless what anybody says, what anybody thinks, what anybody does. He's going to prove not to anyone because he doesn't give a shit, but he's going to prove that he's there to, I mean, he's there to win it. And, you know, he's bringing it. He's there with goats. He is a goat. He's got bars. Don't let it hit you in the chin. Like, he's basically, like, doing this. He's going to pass the mic to the next MC. That was flames. I didn't have a chance to write a thing down. I wrote BlindSight, no punchline. That's all I wrote. Because what I heard, I immediately felt like this could have just easily been a straight up diss track. If he went first, that's what I thought. I'm like, okay, the boys are at war right now. Wow, that was so, I don't know if anybody else felt that, but I did. I really did. Do not sleep on BlindSight. I'm telling you. I told you guys, and I forgot what the heck I reacted to. Yes, now I'm saying reacting, because according to the snippets that I got, yeah, I'm doing that a lot better than most. Hate to say it, but yeah, doing this. Woo! That's a reaction, all right, but that's not explaining shit. So anyway, I want to hear that again. I want my mind to be like, whoa. I didn't even know I had it back on the right spot. That's how, like, holy shit.
Yeah. I don't need a rhyme, fuck a punchline. Make it feel my energy without ever making a reference to a pink bunny with a drum so dumb. That's a feel about sound like bum bum bum. Didn't say nothing, but the shit was wrong. What the fuck am I on a hump? But it's on to make it jump, jump, jump. It's your blind side, in the truck of thumping. That's just in the morning, feeling my devotion. Boom, an explosion, rumbling like it's supposed to do. Crushing them all into nothing. These mumbling rappers are ghosting. I'm hoping they croak in the booth. The YouTuber rappers the baddest of crews. No need to imagine, we back it with proof. When you put me on the track, I go to bat for the views. I'm the small, so the cats in the booth. Sacrifice the dues for the actual truth. Look, roller caution to the wind, throw a bar, hit your chin. I'ma show you regardless and let you know that I ain't playing to win it. I'm taking the game and I'm bringing the pen and I'm gonna make it see to the end of your days. I'm a finisher. Not gonna be waiting for labels to rate me. I'm going independent. I'ma make it see the beast. The rage in me is deep beneath. I keep my cane close to feet to sweep away the weak. To beat finisher. Mine is the sickest. I'm giving it straight up. Surprised when I finish. I'm passing the mic to the next MC. Get him. Let's show him that YouTuber rap with the best of the best. And no question, no guessing the facts. Whoa. The blank I can rap, putting in work on this track, so I can be the one that you remember when you play the shit back. I'm making a name for my life and I'm living it blind, and I'm not gonna let you define me. Goodbye. Don't kill it while the lames are laughing. Put me underwater while the waves are crashing. I've been underrated, feeling pain and passion. Drop hits, get paid with a chain reaction. Left friends, man, they could have been involved. Now they wonder when I'm gonna put them in a song. Could have been a dawn, but I pull up and I'm gone, man. They better get running. I'm a bully with a bomb. Now they mad by the ways I'm winning. Let me get a beat and put a baseline in it. Why they getting bitter from the plays I'm getting? Came a long way from the days I'm feeling like I'm down and out. Was never winning, but I found a route. I'm gonna kill him with the ground and pound. I'm like, while I get the crowd to bounce, I lay back for the minute, but I'm about to pounce. Buddy, you never been ill, bumming. I'm better with skill. Somebody get him a deal, run up a dead of a mill. Nah, fuck that, come with a couple of bills. Live fast, I'm becoming the love and the thrill. Y'all shit will never be televised. We finna rise, and I better eat you alive. Well, they never gonna get a piece of the pie. We sick as fuck with no treatment advised. I be the one they compare to the greatest. You bugging for nothing that can't be debated. Look at the canvas I painted. I came to demolish and damage you haters. Don't get him in, I'm fast and ruthless. Just bossed in like a Massachusetts. Old school vibe, but I passed the new shit. Rap game really about to get a fast improvement like.
Okay, I wonder if he's the youngest. And the only matters to me because he's bringing in a very young wave. That sounds very, very, very young. Almost, I don't want to say too young, because there's no disrespect. Vin-Jay has bars. You guys heard him. He's very lyrical. And he makes that very known, because I think the only video I reacted to him is when he did lyrical against mumble. Because you guys wanted me to react to him, and I'll just like, I'm not going to do this mumble rap baloney. It's not happening. So, shout out to Anthony Spikuza. Yes, Yellow Wolf is still with Shady until the end of this year, till I think October, and then he's a beast all on his own, and it's everybody better watch out. So anyway, Vin-Jay, after I watched that, I had so much respect. I think it was growing as I was watching his video, because first of all, it took guts to do that. Second of all, he even made the mumble rapper have bars, which that's just defeated the whole purpose. So, what he's saying is he did this with hard work and perseverance, and it looks like a lot of people were trying to jump on his boat, trying to get to where he has been grinding to get at. And then after that, it was just like, yeah, let me just hit play.
Feeling pain and passion, drop hits, get paid with a chain reaction. Left friends, man, they could have been involved. Now they wonder when I'm gonna put them in a song. Could have been a dawn, but I pull up and I'm gone, man. They better get running. I'm a bully with a bomb. Now they mad by the ways I'm winning. Let me get a beat and put a baseline in it. Why they getting bitter from the plays I'm getting? Came a long way from the days I'm feeling like I'm down and out. Was never winning, but I found a route. I'm gonna kill him with the ground and pound. I'm like, while I get the crowd to bounce, I lay back for the minute, but I'm about to pounce. Buddy, you never been ill, bumming. I'm better with skill. Somebody get him a deal, run up a dead of a mill. Nah, fuck that, come with a couple of bills. Live fast, I'm becoming the love and the thrill. Y'all shit will never be televised. We finna rise, and I better eat you alive. Well, they never gonna get a piece of the pie. We sick as fuck with no treatment advised. I be the one they compare to the greatest. You bugging for nothing that can't be debated. Look at the canvas I painted. I came to demolish and damage you haters. Don't get him in, I'm fast and ruthless. Just bossed in like a Massachusetts. Old school vibe, but I passed the new shit. Rap game really about to get a fast improvement like.
Oh, you see him mixing right here? Okay, let me, wait, I can't even look at Scru right now. He already knows. Okay, he already said that he's bringing in some new shit to the new. So to me, that's already very telling. He is part of that, and he's shaking them up like, you guys are not gonna do this. This guy, yes. So basically the cream rose to the top, and there he is right there. That's Vin-Jay. Cream of the crop, dude. Right there. So he basically said why he sounds so good. He broke it down, put the bass in here and do this and that, and this is how I did it, and he's just saying why he's so lit. That's what it was. That's why I wasn't writing anything down. How can I relate? I'm not a rapper. So I had to re-listen. He's just basically saying, look, this is what I did, this is why I'm lit. You guys are not going to stop me. You guys are going to be looking at me because I'm going to be talked about like I was one of the greats. He's going to do it. He's already saying. So, shout out to you, man. Yeah. I like that. Cool. Take a deep breath. This offends me. TV. Shout out to Todd. He is so funny. Another one with a foul mouth like me. I told you guys we're on Twitter all the time. If you guys can't find me and I'm not at work, Twitter. Tweet. Okay, this is Scru. I'm gonna have to try not to smile too much. Boston, I love that. Oh man.
You think you and your shit to make an ass of yourself. Ask for this hell, now they have the pass in the shell. Grab for the belt, I'ma have to drag them to hell. Last spell, I'll be here forever and ever, getting better and better. Looking for competitors or what up, get up. I just want my motherfucking head up, but niggas gonna be dead and it's gonna look like a setup. Proper of an response from the Midwest, is spitting like a tickety topper. You niggas bonkers, keep talking like you're getting the water. With the piranhas popping like a cholo, Viva La Raza. Some niggas try to get them out, get them now, cause I'm really about to eat them up. Just shit them out, all the spitters now simmer down. This is right, cause I really like to stand them up and sit them down.
Oh no, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, Scru. First of all, if you guys don't know, Scru did shout me out, and thank you for that. Everybody assured me it was a compliment, which, okay, if you look at it from my standpoint, because I don't speak a whole lot of slang, it was confusing. But that's alright. SFJ Nation all day. Lots of love. You guys see it back there. This is Scru, and I'm always teasing him about wearing his janitor uniform. I always say, you still got that uniform? Because seriously, when he did that video and I had to react to it, I was just like, why does he make that uniform look so amazing? For the longest time, I was always saying that. And he found out about that, so that's funny. Because he liked that comment. I'm serious. Who makes those things look nice? Nobody. But he pulls it off. I don't get that. Anyway. Okay. And fast forward to here. Why did he just say that he's just going to smash and stomp and eat and shit out everybody in the game right now? He's full on in his bag. He just basically 8 people and their bags, and he's not done. He's still hungry. Did you see that? He's so full of energy, he just can't even contain himself. This was like 5 minutes of just pure energy. And I say that because that's probably as long as it took for him to write. He just mixing it up. And he just fire. I'm serious. Even if it wasn't SFJ Nation that I rock with, it's still lit all day. You can tell. He loves what he does. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to try not to be biased. Here we go. It's not going to happen. I'm just going to try.
You think you and your shit to make an ass of yourself. Ask for this hell, now they have the pass in the shell. Grab for the belt, I'ma have to drag them to hell. Last spell, I'll be here forever and ever, getting better and better. Looking for competitors or what up, get up. I just want my motherfucking head up, but niggas gonna be dead and it's gonna look like a setup. Proper of an response from the Midwest, is spitting like a tickety topper. You niggas bonkers, keep talking like you're getting the water. With the piranhas popping like a cholo, Viva La Raza. Some niggas try to get them out, get them now, cause I'm really about to eat them up. Just shit them out, all the spitters now simmer down. This is right, cause I really like to stand them up and sit them down.
As soon as I hop on the track, man, they notice it's me.
I don't know this gentleman here. I like all of his tattoos though. with his glasses. That's totally different. Okay, so Sweetie over here, Scru. He's gonna have to drag him to hell. He talks about weather. They're gonna look dead, and it's gonna look like a setup. And of course, Pop Like a Cholo. I love that bar because me being Hispanic, I'm gonna love that all day. Stand him up and sit him down, and he did it forcefully. And Scru is not a small guy. He is very tall. Very tall. It was just a lit. I'm just telling you, he's bodying people. He's just bodying people. The end. I'm like scared to even know where we're at. This is almost an hour. You guys stay with me an hour. Okay, so shout out to you, SFJ Nation, all day, baby. Screwface John, baby. So I'm going to the next page for Mr. Matt. Mr. Matt at PFV.
As it seems, but I don't give a fuck about what y'all doing, cause I'm doing me over the dream. Not for the wait and the patience that's left me, I'm right on the scene. Taking my cadence and fake it like I didn't notice. It's fuck your whole team, gotta be clean, yeah. Hit them and they know I get it going, so I notice that I catch them when they playing both sides. Running with a system and I'm cutting all ties. First place finish, I ain't even gotta try, I know. Did it on my own, running up and checking, I ain't even got a loan. Notice that you rapping about the paper in the chain, but ain't even got a home. Hot bars, but your bank account froze. Why do you gotta lie? Telling other people that you got it, then you shine. Bitch, fly. Do it on your time, cause I don't give a fuck if you were living or you died. Yeah. Oh shit.
He just came and body slammed everybody, too. Okay, so Scru came in, set it all up, filleted people, and this guy just came in, he made people all hurt. He just hurt everyone's feelings. Basically just, he's that dude that told everybody just kill yourself. Sorry if any, you know, I posted a bunch of mental health numbers, but I'm serious. This is the rap game. This is not pretty. This is exactly what he did. He is tired of bullshit. That's what I got from him. From here, no bullshit. Keep that bullshit that way. That way. Over there. That way.
I'm doing me over the dream. Not for the wait and the patience that's left me, I'm right on the scene. Taking my cadence and fake it like I didn't notice. It's fuck your whole team, gotta be clean, yeah. Hit them and they know I get it going, so I notice that I catch them when they playing both sides. Running with a system and I'm cutting all ties. First place finish, I ain't even gotta try, I know. Did it on my own, running up and checking, I ain't even got a loan. Notice that you rapping about the paper in the chain, but ain't even got a home. Hot bars, but your bank account froze. Why do you gotta lie? Telling other people that you got it, then you shine. Bitch, fly, do it on your time, cause I don't give a fuck if you were living or you died. Yeah. Oh shit.
He says he hears you. He hears all this, but represent. Don't tell me nothing. I want to hear it. I want to see facts. Damn. This is Randolph. Shout out to you, Matt PFV. Shout out to you, dude. That went hard. Hard AF. Randolph. I'm going a little bit faster, no disrespect. It's only because I want everybody to be seen. And I am going to edit as much as I can out. But as much as my peeps rock with me, they do have things they got to do. And so I don't want to be using up their time. But at the same time, I want everyone to shine. So, stronger together, baby.
What the fuck is this? Hell of a plot twist. We flip the script, taking the mic from Crypt, even despite the diss. Trying to cop the chain to go beside the wrist. I'm just handling business, man. I am supply and demand, defying the plan. Now they be eyeing the man, no cap, but I snap on the beat till my enemies stand. That's my end game, to be everywhere like I'm Sense 8. You stacking L's like the rente. You should just quit like your friends say. I'm your sensei. Follow my rules. Been patient, I got nothing to prove. They've been hating, still I never lose. Look at the numbers, that's where they confused. They made me out to be a mumble rapper. They just mad because they numbers backwards. Getting checks, no lumberjacking. Each week a new tax bracket. And that's facts. Rando, it's not dax. Get my ear close to the grapevine. I heard some shit and that's whack. Look, I don't mean to brag. I'm just getting to the bag. I'm still a fiend for rap. I'm flexing, but I ain't forgetting the nights that I had in the studio. Trying to get through to you, loading on Fruity Loops, jumping through hula hoops, scrolling through YouTube to get out of minimum wage. Now my minimum's a million plays. Yeah,
Rando. Let me tell you something. He freaking... No shout out to you, Axed Man. This dude bodied you, threw you out into the ocean with cement shoes on. Never to be heard from again. Goodbye. Goodbye. He did it like he freaking just woke up, had breakfast, and went outside and did this freaking rhyme. It was that clean, that good. I mean, that was like probably one of the harshest fuck you raps I ever heard. Damn. And he's a businessman, huh? So he knows about the numbers. So he's a numbers guy. That makes it even more insulting. He freaking came at you that hard with that rap, and he's a businessman. Wow, I would like to hear him all day, honestly. Just this rhyme alone is like better than anything that I've heard the other guy spit that he was talking about. Just saying. Rando, let's do this again.
What the fuck is this? Hell of a plot twist. We flip the script, taking the mic from Crypt, even despite the diss. Trying to cop the chain to go beside the wrist. I'm just handling business, man. I am supplying demand, defying the plan. Now they be eyeing the man, no cap, but I snap on the beat till my enemy stand. That's my end game, to be everywhere like I'm Sense 8. You stacking L's like the rente. You should just quit like your friends say. I'm your sensei. Follow my rules. Being patient, I got nothing to prove. They've been hating, still I never lose. Look at the numbers, that's where they confused. They made me out to be a mumble rapper. They just mad because they numbers backwards. Getting checks, no lumberjacking. Each week a new tax bracket. And that's facts. Rando, it's not Dax. Kept my ear close to the grapevine. Now I heard some shit and that's whack. Look, I don't mean to brag. I'm just getting to the bag. I'm still a fiend for rap. I'm flexing, but I ain't forgetting the nights that I had in the studio. Trying to get through to you, loading up Fruity Loops, jumping through hula hoops, scrolling through YouTube to get out of minimum wage. Now my minimum's a million plays. Yeah, Rando.
Would it really be my cipher if I didn't spit it the quickest and end the shit with the first of the search of permanent finish? I brought in a bunch of spitters, confirmed to be some of the realest, and not include some of your bitches. I heard them.
Come, my lord. Okay, so we're back to Crypt. Crypt is the one who put this together. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all the wonderful things that I know about Crypt, because I'm just not going to. But just know this. Crypt is that dude, okay? Just is. You guys know I had a really hard time with a lot of bad things that happened, and he was one of the very few that had something really good to say. So thank you, Crypt. That being said, why did he come in like this? No, we don't want you to come in fast and in the cipher by just spit a whole bunch of bars and then goodbye, peace out. No. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say, because you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like I went through a day's worth of rappers right now. Probably 2 days worth. I don't even react to this many in a day. I think it takes 2 days for this. Shout out to you, man. This is incredible. This was a lot of work. I know it. A lot of stress. My real friend.
I'm hurting your feelings, but guess what? I don't give a fuck, yeah, bitch, cause you don't fit this like it was OJ's love. At the Old Testament, you lack new verses. It's a whole new mess if you attack me first. Getting more likes on the IG than your wifey, high key, yeah, she don't really
get it up to 20K. If it's not up to 20K, let's do that. I would love a part 2. How about everybody, like everybody that was in this part 1, that they'd low-key do like a small little cipher breaking offshoots, like they do a couple, like Randolph gets 2 or 3 and does a smaller cipher, and Vin-Jay gets 2 or 3 and does his small cipher, and Hi-Rez and all that, but then Crypt, you do the main one. I don't know. I just want to see more. But let's run it back. Because what Crypt was saying was Dax needs to leave him be because he's tagging him. That's not cool. Because when you done messed with Crypt, who's very, very cool, you screwed up. I didn't mean to throw Scru in there, but you really did. And when you mess with Crypt, you mess with Scru, and you mess with Scru, you mess with, like, all of YouTube, basically, because it all trickles down. Like, Scru really is like the king of YouTube. He really is. How can you not know that? So, what else did he say? I love how he did that kilogram. I love that. And how he said your wifey is not feeling you. He gets more likes from your wifey. I just said all this really like heartfelt things, and then he's like, but don't really give a good. I'm like, oh, I forget the This is why I try not to say too much, is because some of them I know, and even others that I know, are so sweet, and then I say that, and they have to, like, you know, be this alter ego, or, you know, do this, because rap is not pretty. It's very gritty, it's dirty, it's nasty, and they have to be this way, because nobody wants to hear about rapping is about butterflies and rainbows. It would be funny, and maybe as a spoof one day, but anyway. He threw in Hi-Rez, he threw in BlindSight. I love how he not only had them in the cipher, but he had them in the cipher bars that he's spitting. He talked about Daisy Dukes. He was just throwing shots. And then he threw in about the New Testament. So that's just a testament to Crypt that he's just going to keep on rising. He has. When you have that kind of faith, you're going to keep on rising. And he does. And he low-key does lift people. He cannot lift everybody. And this is to everybody. Take it from me. I'm a tiny channel. Tiny. And a lot of you come to me and you'll say, well, you know, that's nice that you get attention from this rapper or this YouTuber or this person noticed you. Yes. And then you'll say things like, well, I have this problem, or I have that problem. Shout out to Marcus Monroe from @ScriptWork, otherwise known as Rapper Money. He saw my tweet, he tweeted, so back on it. If you are out there and you are a subscriber, better believe that you count. You 100% count, because you guys make this what it is. You guys, I probably care a lot more because I am a nurse. I am in that field. It's my job. These are men, and men tend to try to shut down a lot of stress. At the same time, have you seen their numbers? How can you possibly care about every single one? There's no way. Plus, have you ever read some of the comments? Some of the comments are so condescending and snide that even when I read the little bit of hate that I get, even the good comments, they can't override those. It ruins your day, and you stop reading the posts, and I think that's what's happening. So don't ever think that the people that you are subscribed to don't care about you or don't want to show love. They do, and this is why they're doing it. They're showing love by doing what they do, by coming back and doing ciphers and doing their shows and being here and smiling for you. That's what they're doing. That's what I'm doing. You guys make our day. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd just be entertaining ourselves, I guess. I'd be entertaining my plants and my kiddos. So, but anyway, this was amazing and high energy. I'm gonna have to listen to it a million more times. I don't know. To me, if I had to pick, and I don't want to, we all know that I favor the three guys here, and that's no surprise, which is Crypt, Scru, and BlindSight, those three. But if I had to say, take all that out, BlindSight wrecked this. He wrecked it. I'm sorry. The bars that he threw in, the energy level, and just how he came at it. No antics, no nothing. And I love antics all day. But he caught me so off guard that that's what was the power punch to it. Crypt, he's so good, it's almost like that Eminem curse. He's so good, it's like, well, we already know you're that good. So what else? Can you imagine? Just give him a few more years. It's going to be out of this world. So Crypt is already amazing. Scru is already amazing. So BlindSight is peeling another level. He did that last video. I'm telling you guys, go subscribe to BlindSight. Show him love. He peeled that weight off of him and he is totally flying. He's flying. He's reaching a level that he probably didn't see for himself. Go show him love. You guys show Crypt and Scru and Vin-Jay and all the other rappers so much love. And do that too. But definitely make sure you show BlindSight some love. So, anyway. Love you guys. Peace out. I'm done talking. I think it's over an hour. So it's time to start editing. And hopefully I'll see you guys for some more stuff. And let's go.